morning, Aquarius, and welcome to Anna Transylvania's Tarot Room. And this is Anna with your June 2023 Tarot Bite. Let's get into it. What's going on, Aquarius? Wow, you guys are bubbly today. Whew, Aquarians. I'm going to call my Aquarian friend later. Are you bubbly? Are you bubbly, bubbly, bubbly? Okay. All right. Straight off the bat. I really love it. Okay. Okay, I didn't shuffle properly, maybe. There's every chance in the world that I did shuffle, because I shuffle a lot. But okay, good. Okay. Aquarius, one of your manifestations is coming in hot. So I think a lot of Aquarians, they love to have choices, okay? You guys love to, like, when you manifest, you always manifest choices that you can make. Even if you don't plan on making them right then and there, you want to have them right in front of you so that you know what you're doing. And I can appreciate that, okay, Aquarius? However, sometimes that gives you anxiety, okay? And sometimes you need to actually, like, go for advice about what you should choose to a friend or somebody who knows you really well. And Aquarians have a select few group of people that they go for advice and things like this, right? Now, some Aquarians, well, most of you actually. So this is you. Here's my pen, okay? It's a pointer, but that's fine. So Aquarius, this is you having manifested a lot of choices, okay? But now, because all of these choices are coming in, so the universe was like, bam, wish granted, right? Wish is granted. So you have all of these choices coming in, okay? So a lot of you are like, well, I don't want to pick just one. What's the fun in picking just one? So you're like, I'm just going to try to work on them all. This is not working for you, Aquarius, okay? It's too much work. And although you have the stamina to do all of this work, the universe is telling you, please either get help or figure out what it is that you truly want, what truly makes you happy. What is your true goal over here, okay? I had quite a bit of that yesterday and the day before and in the month of May, okay? We had quite a bit of go into your heart and figure out what you want, not just for Aquarius, but for just the collective in general, okay? So it is saying, what makes you happy? What would you want to have in your life? So that way you can make a choice based on what makes you happy, based on what is in your heart, okay? But it's always stable, okay? This is stability. The fours are always stable. The four posts of the bed, the four corners of a room, kind of like that. It's square, it's stable, right? This is the Four of Wands. It talks about joy, happiness, being in a community that loves you, okay? Stuff like that. So if one of the choices is a community that loves you, it's okay to ask for help from that community or just take the help of that community instead of you working hard, and sweating and, just to get one coin. Let the community help you. But some of you are actually getting told, okay, you need to just make one choice and not work on all the choices, okay? Because for some of you, the community actually that you're in is actually bringing in a lot of chaos, and some of you or a lot of you are saying, I need to make the choice for myself before I bring anybody else in. Like, I can't make these choices for them, but I can make the choice for me. So some of you are being urged to just pick one, pick the best one, pick the one that will bring you the most happiness, that will get you out of your funk, okay? Others of you are being told, sure, work on all of these choices, but let your community help you, okay? Some of you don't have communities that are supportive, and I can understand. A lot of Aquarians are idealists. Okay, this is the card of the idealist over here. So not a lot of people can follow you where you go when you're idealistic, okay? When you start having the ambition, and a lot of you are humanists. You love that. Yeah, look at that. It's talking about what is your actual dream, Aquarius, okay? What do you dream about? This is the bottom of the deck, as you can see here, the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to pull this card out, okay? It's saying sometimes you guys have very lofty dreams and aspirations, and it is time now. It is time from these choices to pick the one that will get you the closest to your dream as you can be, okay? Now, there's that. It is talking about it is okay for you to want to lead a group of people, because most oftentimes, okay, now, most oftentimes you are the one that has the loftiest ideal. So you need groups, okay? You need groups of people. The 11th house is your house, and it's the house of groups of people, interest groups, okay? Which is how our politics has been going for the last 20 years, with interest group politics, okay? Because there's a lot of people in the world. Anyhow, let's get back to your reading, okay? So these three over here, like you can't really see them, but there's actually 3 women in here. There's not just 2. In some of these cards, there's actually 3 women. So 3 of cups, 4 of wands. This is about who in your immediate vicinity has the same ideals, has the same emotional goals that you do, gets happy in the same way, okay? But Aquarius, you guys are starting to work on some creative projects, okay? You're like creating the life that you want to create for yourself and others, okay? So these are, sometimes this is the muses. So this talks about a creative project like a book or a work of art that you guys are working on, or a community of people that you're working on bringing together. This is saying choose the choice that will bring you closer to making this community happen. Yeah, let other people help you out. That's the Page of Cups. It's always the helpful person in the deck. Don't be too depressed at all of these people who might fall out, when you tell them what you're, they might fall away, okay? Because with them, hardship falls away, okay? The new people that you're bringing into your life help you. You can't help everyone. Sometimes you can't help everyone, okay? Sometimes we must give up on the few so that we can help the many, or sometimes we have to give up on people who are not of the same ideology as we are to help the people who are of the ideology that we are. Sometimes I know Aquarius is not necessarily very much exclusive, like you guys don't like to exclude people, but let me tell you, sometimes you have to have a core group of people in order to satisfy most people, okay? And that is, by its definition, core group means excluding all of the others, okay? So, but you're getting rid of some depression over here by starting to think about what makes you happy instead of how much work you have to do, okay? Let's see, what is the advice for Aquarius for the month of June? Pretty cut and dry, Aquarius. You got to make a choice, or if you choose all of the things, you got to let people help you. And in that, build a community, or a choice few people who help you out. Okay. What is the advice for Aquarius? I mean, you already had a bunch of advice, okay. But what is the advice for Aquarius for the month of June? the advice, just one piece of advice that they can take with them in the month of June that's going to help them out tremendously, okay? Just one piece. They don't want to just give you one piece. It is saying, Aquarius, just start, okay? Aquarius, just start, okay? Just make an action, make a choice, make a decision, okay? Just start. Go into the uncharted wilderness and just start, okay? Because your manifestations are about to come in and you have to meet them with energy, okay? Find the inner motivation, the spark inside. Just start letting yourself feel the passion for what you want to have. Quit thinking about all your previous quote unquote failures. They were just the training ground for you doing this and succeeding this time, okay? So they're saying, find the spark inside and just start building this. Just start, asking people, hey, can you help me out with this? Or, hey, I'm working on these projects. Can you help me with this one? Can you help me with that one? What do you want in return? So just start. Find your inner motivation and just start, okay? And that's your advice. Don't leap before you just start, okay? Bye, Aquarius.